public order, not weapons, but tools, and just pistols. And they were surrounded by extremely violent, and in this place, when they were stabbed with swords and hit with rods and even shot at with guns that were grabbed from them, we ended up with live fire that killed 9 people and wounded several dozens. We have also about 7 of our soldiers wounded, some of them severely. But it's now over. All the vessels are in Ashdod, in our port. We are going to, we are treating the wounded in our hospitals and taking the material after inspection to Gaza and send those people back home after interrogation.
We were told that there were 3 Hezbollah explosives experts on board that ship. Are you able to confirm that?
I cannot confirm that at this stage. We disembarked from the main ship, the one which was violent, only about 1/4 of the participants. But they're basically responsible for it. Those participants who took violent action against our soldiers, who were legally kind of allowed by international law to capture a ship that is determined to reject any orders and sail toward an area under marine blockade.
So you would have been willing to let whatever humanitarian supplies were on these ships, you would have been willing to let that go through, just not in the way that it was being proposed by this aid group?
We made it clear. I personally called all the foreign ministers of Greek and Cyprus and Turkey and Ireland and whatever to tell those people, we told the organizers we are ready, we are not against bringing humanitarian material in spite of the fact that there is no hunger and no humanitarian crisis in Gaza. But we cannot allow a free flow of material without inspection to Gaza, because it ended up that they brought there thousands of rockets and missiles that cover even this office where I now being interviewed in Tel Aviv.
Turkish Prime Minister Erdogan is accusing Israel, and I'm sure you've heard this quote, he is calling this state terrorism. What's your response?
No, I don't think it is state terrorism. We even yesterday night, while before taking this action, we called on the captain-to-captain communication. We called each and every captain of these 6 vessels and told them, you are asked to follow us and go to Ashdod port, and through where you can send your material into the Gaza Strip. They rejected it and insisted on sailing directly to Gaza. And at a certain point we warned them, and afterwards we took a legal action allowed by international law. We are abiding by the same international law that all members of the community around the Mediterranean has to follow.
Israeli Defense Minister Ehud Barak. Thank you, sir.
Coming up, a Memorial Day story that has a lot of people shaking their heads. Listen to this. A soldier that was shot by a sniper while serving our country